All right, let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm Donna Bordeaux. I'm a CPA, and I'm going to be hosting our webinar for today, dealing with membership and loyalty programs. We'll talk a little bit about what I do specific with the ceramic arts and PYOP industry, and we'll talk about some ideas for programs. After this session, too, I'd also welcome anybody. I'd love to hear your ideas of what you do and what works for you for your loyalty programs. We try to continually gather information to help everyone be more successful and design just the perfect program. Unfortunately, the perfect program is a little bit different for everybody. But first off, again, as I said, I'm a CPA in Lake Wylie, South Carolina. We have 3 members of our staff here formally. Myself, I'm Donna, I'm a CPA. My husband, Chad, is also a CPA. And Nancy is our administrative helper here in our office. And she happens to be my mom. So we're all in the family here. Most we find our studios are family-owned businesses, and we are in that same lineup with you. Also, if you hear any barks, hopefully she's not in my office today, but if you hear any barks in the background, that's our security forces, Dixie. I am located just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in Lake Wylie, South Carolina, so I'm on the East Coast. But we work with studios all across the country, and we love working with studios and seeing their successes and helping them grow to their full potential. First off, let's go ahead and talk about the loyalty programs and what we find right now. There are some common programs out there. We find that studios typically go through a lot of different types of programs. Sometimes they find it didn't catch on, so they want to revamp it. And usually we find that over about 5 years, they have 3 different programs in play at any given point. So there's a lot of inconsistency. We do find that a lot of studios, if they have studio fees and are not inclusive, offer free studio fees with their loyalty programs. Some other common areas where loyalty clubs come into play would be dollars after spending. So, for example, for every $1 that you spend, you get a certain number of points, which equates to future discounts in the studio. And we also see some special event invites based on being a member of a studio program or loyalty program. Now, one of the issues that we find why these programs don't always work is that studios don't really stick with the program. You know, a lot of things with business, you get excited about a plan, and then maybe it doesn't go over so well, and you assume the plan didn't work. Well, maybe we've got to look at some ways to troubleshoot that. We'll look at those areas today, how to make the plan stick, and how to promote the program so that it's helpful. A lot of plans I've seen get to be too complicated. And when they're too complicated, your staff can't explain it well, your customers may not understand it well, and they may have to bring something with them, which is sometimes a problem, or remember to tell the person checking them out that they're a member of a certain club or have some sort of info. We need to make the program very easy for our customers to participate, and we need to add the excitement level. If your program is just $1 off for however many dollars you spend, sometimes it's not all that exciting. You need to have some jazz around it to get people excited. Most of all, to get your staff excited to promote the program. That will then influence your customers to be excited about the program. So if you find that you've tried some programs in the past and they have failed, don't give up on it. Let's go back to the drawing board and let's add some new pieces into the mix to help make that program more successful. So first off, what should the goals of a loyalty program be? Often I see that people try to give the customer something, and that's a great idea. But there should be a win-win for the studio and the customer. So what's in it for the studio, too? Make sure that your incentive for the program is to get your customers to visit you more often and try out more of your services. That will build the loyalty that you're truly looking for. And also remember to make this be a centerpiece in your studio. Use it for promotion all the time. Invite people to join the club. People love to be a member of the club. It gives them a certain little feeling about being a member of something exclusive, and that is definitely a big selling point. So let's get into some specific ideas of what you can use for your plans and some other plans that are successful in other industries. First, I would recommend that you charge a fee to be a member of an exclusive club. Now, a very good example, if you want to look at this one, is at Books A Million. You may not have these in your area, some do, but it's a big discount bookseller. And at Books A Million, every time you go in to make a purchase, they're going to ask you, are you a member of our Millionaires Club, our discount card? And notice with their title that they have called it the Millionaires Club, not a discount club necessarily. Because millionaire sounds like, yeah, everybody wants to be a millionaire, right? So their plan, you sign up and you pay a little fee at the beginning, and then you can save money on your future purchases. You'll also get special deals. You'll get email invites to special events, maybe book signings. You'll be on the priority list to get first published books when they arrive at the store, and you get special discounts all throughout the year. They use their program for twofold. First off, it increases their revenue because this one, in fact, you get a free $5 reward card when you join. So you can use that right on your next purchase. So it's got an immediate effect, but it also has long-term. So we've all heard that people will go in and at the moment they say, oh, I get $5 off my next visit. Well, some people will lose that card. They may not come back to the store for not because they're unhappy, but just they don't follow through. Sometimes a program can help you just increase revenue, even if you have those people who aren't really probably your most loyal customers. They will want to be because they want to be part of the club. Everybody loves the club. You also want to use an incentive for your staff to help. Again, you must have your staff be excited. If your staff is not excited, the program will flop no matter how great and how much effort you put into it. You have to have them be excited. So I definitely recommend use, especially in your slower times of the year, have a contest for the employees to generate new signups for your club. I understand that in November and December, it's difficult for your staff to get the things done they need to get done in the time they have, let alone explain this to your people who are in the studio. Also, in talking with them about this program, those times of the year may see your people who are not your most loyal customers. Your slower times of the year, usually it's your loyal customers who are there year-round. So definitely make sure that you have some incentives for your employees to talk up your program and make sure that everybody is offered the chance to be a part of your club. You can use this, again, to increase your revenue in the slower times of the year. So, for example, if you charged a $19.95 fee to be in your club, your paint club, your pottery club, your artist club, whatever you name it, take some effort on the name too, you might be just increasing your revenue in that slower time of the year as well, which is definitely helpful. Nobody wants to turn that away. Okay? So let's look at what some benefits can be for your club. I definitely recommend that you brainstorm this with your staff. Get them involved as early as possible to come up with some good things that you want to include in your club. Again, be careful that you don't make it too complicated, but you can have some offers that fill in there that you don't always have to describe to a customer up front. First, parties. Maybe at a birthday party, there's a discount for them to sign up to be a member of a club. That will incentivize people to have more parties, or a ladies' night discount, or exclusive invitations to events. Again, everybody loves to be part of the exclusive club. So even if you don't currently have an exclusive invitation to something, create one. Yeah, you can let anybody come, really, but send out a special offer to all the members of your club to come learn about a new service that you're having, learn about a new product. Maybe you got a new line of mugs or bisque or some new supplies or new canvas. You can invite them for an exclusive club members night. Next, maybe you offer a discount to bring a friend into the studio, or you have a bring a friend night for all your members of the club. That's a great way to get new people to experience your studio as well. And again, everybody wants to be in the club, so maybe you get some new people to join up too. Have a freebie for some slow-moving inventory along with the purchase of something else. So one of the things we've talked about recently is having a minimum price for the experience in your studio. If you have some smaller items that you just can't seem to move on, but they're too cheap to be on the shelf by themselves, maybe you include that. Maybe you get a free add-on when you do something else in the studio. You can also offer invitations to special events. Maybe you have a wine tasting, a fashion show, a personal chef comes in to promote their services and provide some food for the night. Have fun with it. Also, do some special offers to fill your studio during those slower months. January, September's a-coming, it's not that far off. Get this lined up to have a September evening where you have maybe a mom's night out for back to school or some other events that go along with that time frame. Maybe have an early bird shoppers for Thanksgiving and Christmas even. Fill up that studio in those slow times by promoting to your club members. Again, right along with that, push them to come in earlier for holiday studio events. You can get the information out to them about maybe offering the Thanksgiving platters, Christmas ornaments, Christmas in October special for them. You'll also be using the email listing to send out a calendar of your upcoming events or reminders for them. That will also help spur on business. Reminders of summer camps for their kids, things like that. You can also look at coordinating offers with other nearby vendors. If you have a restaurant, a snack shop, a cupcake shop, coffee shop, something in your area, look at coordinating offers for your club members. Maybe their club member list could be shared with your club member list and coordinate your efforts to build both businesses. Also, if you have some leftover promo items, maybe bags, t-shirts, things like that, you can also give those away with the initial purchase of the membership to the club so that they have something tangible, something they can take home and touch. People like to spend money and receive something in return, no matter how big or small. Okay? So those are some ideas. Get your staff involved, be creative. Think about what the benefits can be. And also, again, keep in mind with these benefits, they should benefit the customer as well as the studio. Another potential problem that we run into is if a studio knows the pricing is too low. I've seen lots of hesitation where somebody says, oh, I can't raise my prices 10%. That will be too high. My loyal customers will know when the prices go up. Your non-loyal customers, your once-a-year shoppers, won't probably recognize the price increase. And the prices do need to increase so that you can maintain a good, solid business model. So if you set up a loyalty program in coordination with that price increase, maybe the loyalty program can help offset the price increase for a short time. You can get your already loyal customers in there to eliminate the price increase by joining your club, but you won't leave the money on the table for those people who just come to see you once a year or for your purchasers who are not price conscious. And yes, there are those people out there who are not worried about the price of the item. They do want to come to your studio because they recognize the value of the memories they're building by coming to your studio. So watch, because most time I find that business owners are the most price-conscious consumers in their own studio. So be careful of that. Your customers probably won't notice it as much as you think. Another mechanism. Make sure that you are using this membership program to update your customer information. Your list of customers along with their contact information is one of your most valuable pieces of your business. The customer list is the most valuable if you're selling your business, because a new owner will see the benefits of being able to market to people maybe perhaps in a more solid way or maybe in a different way than you have in the past. So this is good practice, and the loyalty program makes it that much easier to gather that information. Make sure that at a minimum you have their name, address, phone number, and email address. This gives a great excuse for them to give this information because they're getting something in return. Also, you may want to consider adding in birthdays or anniversaries to help with future marketing ideas to them. Maybe you send out promos for the birthdays before to have their birthday party there, or an anniversary gift. That will help you a good bit on marketing if you take advantage of that. Lastly, a really overlooked piece, sometimes we do this in a very informal way, but keeping track of it formally will give you a lot of good information. Track your marketing by asking how they found out about your studio. And it's a simple thing. Oh, wow, your first time here. Tell me a little bit about how you heard about us. And track it. If another customer has referred them to your studio, you may even want to send them a thank you note and maybe some sort of an offer for being a member of your club. All right, and our last idea, don't forget, keep it simple, okay? Don't create a nightmare with your program, and make sure that you run this through what your point of sale is capable of doing. You want to make sure that the program is easy to administer, as well as being able to keep track of it in the point of sale at the time of checkout. So make sure you take a look at from your point of sale system as to what they offer first. That may be a good help in designing your program. For example, I know that Vend offers the immediate setup of giving a reward in dollar amount per dollar spent. They also have some add-ons with Vend that will allow you to do some other fancier things, like offering levels where they get different things at different levels. So take a look at your point of sale system, investigate that before you jump into the design to make sure that what you design can be administered easily. You really don't want to have your customers keep up with the special little cards or the numbers to be in the program. Be able to look it up by their name and know that they're in the program. That will help you a great bit. Also, you want to be able to track an expiration date for the program. Make sure they renew annually if you have, or even you can do monthly or quarterly programs as well. But make sure that you have the ability to track an expiration date for the program so that you can make sure when the customer is checking out. Again, another good example of this at Books A Million. When you check out, they're going to say, oh, your Books A Millionaires Club card expired. Would you like to renew that today? And they're going to remind you of the benefits at the checkout as well. So work backwards from your point of sale system as well. Or the other thing is, if you find that your point of sale system is holding you back, don't hesitate to look at other systems that may help you increase your revenue by being able to administer a program like this better. All right. So those are some of our top ideas. Our session today is recorded, so if you'd like to go back and re-review these, you're welcome to. This will be posted on our website for you within the day. In our dealings with studio owners, we can help with making their life simpler so that they can grow their business faster. Looking at the accounting and bookkeeping systems, the tax preparation and keeping that simple, the payroll processing, even looking at incentive pay plans, your point of sale system, and whether you're opening or selling a studio, we assist with that on a regular basis. So if there's anything that we can do to help you grow your business, we are anxious to do that. We love this industry and really want to see all of the individual owners succeed. If you're interested in talking with us more about how we can help you with your growth, please visit our website at pyopaccounting.com. There you'll see on every page you'll have an offering where you can sign up for a free consultation. I also encourage you to check out some new tools that we've just added to our website, as well as the blog. We have one blog post where a lot of our content for this webinar was derived from about a year ago on the loyalty program as well. So you can reference this information there and take a look at some other things on pricing and promotions for your studio. We even wrote a book specifically for studio owners about the 10 most expensive tax mistakes that cost studio owners thousands. If you don't have a copy of this yet, please make sure you catch up with me at the convention, or you can request one right through our website as well. So I hope this has been informative for you. Again, if there's anything that I can do, I would be happy to help you. And also, I'd love to hear your feedback on how your plans are set up and how they operate. I will open this up for questions. I'll stay on the call a few more minutes, so I'll open up everybody's mic here in just a moment, and you can feel free to ask your questions. If you need to run, you're welcome to do that as well. Thank you for being here with me today. Thanks. Have a good day.